board, and I'm going to just bring up a picture on my screen here. What we're going to do, I think, Nolan, maybe you can put that in as a little corner so that I can see what I'm doing. Okay, put down the, I think, the bottom corner here. I'm going to be painting up there. Okay, no, I want, don't worry about my palette this morning. I just want to get the palette, there we go. There's that little one of the swan, and we're going to do a little exercise of the other. Yeah, it's going to be I think this morning you're just going to have to watch me, and maybe you can zoom into this little area. There we go. That's fine. I'll do that a bit. So you can do that once. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, with the paint, do a very, very quick little sketch of the swan. Let's say it's coming down here. I'm just going to be doing this diagrammatic at the moment. Little neck's coming up in this area. You got the head coming up here, and the beak in that area. Okay. So I'm going to just mix up some water here quickly. Nice dark color. And we have the start of that one little wavelet coming out in that area. We have another one coming out here. One in the front, which will runs out into this area here. At the moment I'm sort of just sketching where these little wavelets are. Going out, there's a little one across here somewhere. Across, get all little, small little ones sort of going out into the, each of these little surges coming along. These will, excuse me, will dry a bit lighter later on. So now I'm going to run a little bit of water in these areas, in all these little intermediates. I'm putting little tonal ranges in first, same as we do in the oil painting, and then later on we'll merge them together, as it were. At the moment I'm just plotting where they go. If you use a staining color, it's not so easy then to loosen up some of the colors. This one here, we've got the reflection of the neck coming down in this area. Calm water in that area. take a bit of water, lighten that area, and then come, and I'm going to just touch it in very carefully into that area there. And then here, touch a little bit there. We're looking down on the on the swan, so and these wavelets are not that deep, so you won't see hardly any real hard edges coming up. Now let's do this one on the other side. Wet that area a bit. I'm working here wet onto dry paper. Let me just touch that and let that merge. Just scrub the scrub the edges. Here it doesn't matter if you've got little streaks, that's all part of the water. So if you make a little mistake, who's going to see it? Only you and nobody else. So let's bring that closer. As we get down the back, those little rivulets get smaller and smaller. Then what I'll do is also take some paint, but with hardly any on the brush itself, and then very lightly stroke over some of the areas in between the white areas that I've got, without losing some of the, these give you those little very subtle tones in between. And as you go back, you're going to see less and less of the real white areas. And so I'm going to just stroke some of those over. This is just one of the methods of painting ripples, etc. As we get further back, you get less and less of the ripples showing. So now I'm going to make a quite a dark blue, and I'm going to now bring that in here. I'll go over that. You've got this very blue water in the front. And now I've got to merge it in with the other. So that goes into there. And you can see that there has dried very much lighter than there was before. So now we've got to start coming back and adding some of those darker values in. Just soften those edges again. And just want to make my white swan not quite so white for this illustration, just to stand out. I'm making it a little slightly bit on the orangey side. This one's been in the mud. They had a glorious time. So let's just do that. Oops. I think that's all I'm going to do at the moment for this one, just to show you those surges. I think here I can just, there's some other surges. Let's just bring those surges in a little bit more. Start dissipating out in the distance.